Google kills Stadia, its cloud gaming service, refunding everyone. Oh, no. See, guys, I told you not to trust this dude, man. You guys remember, those of you who were here when we talked about Stadia, I told you couldn't trust this guy. You want to know why? Because he would never look directly at the camera. None of the people in the original Stadia presentation ever looked directly at the camera. And I always thought that was hilarious. I was always like, look me in the eyes when you're trying to sell me this product, please. Look me in the eyes. And they would always be looking like this. They'd be talking to you like this all the time. Never once would they look you in the eye while they were telling you about Stadia. And, you know, I can't trust people who don't look me in the eye. I can't trust them. It's that simple. Google is shutting down its video game streaming service Stadia on January 18th, 2023. Company announced today. Aww. Yeah, guys hear that? It's the world's smallest violin. And it's playing just for Google. It is playing just for Google right now. All purchases will be refunded. Technology will still be used for YouTube and other parts of its business, but the consumer-facing app and storefront will be shuttered for good less than 5 years after it launched. It was 5 years ago? Holy shit. Joining the graveyard of other projects Google has abandoned. While Stadia's approach to streaming games for consumers was built on a strong technology foundation, it hasn't gained the traction with users that we expected. That's because we keep telling you! We keep telling you we don't want cloud gaming! Why won't you listen? Nobody ever listens! We keep saying... It's almost like, oh man, bro, these gamers are complicated. They never tell us what they want. They're so complicated. When literally everybody is screaming from the fucking rooftops, we don't want cloud gaming! Internet fucking sucks! Internet connections suck! Cloud gaming has terrible fucking latency! We don't want it! We don't want it! Stop! Please! But they keep pushing it. They're like, oh man, I can't wait for gamers to have access to cloud gaming. And it's like, nobody wants it, bro. Nobody wants it. And while Stadia's approach to streaming of games for consumers is built on a strong technology foundation, has traction who expected to have made a difficult decision to begin winding down our Stadia streaming service. VP Phil Harrison wrote in a blog post, "We're grateful to the dedicated Stadia players, the dedicated but very few Stadia players that have been with us from the start. We will be refunding all Stadia hardware purchases made through the Google Store and all game and add-on content." Whoa. Hardware purchases? They're refunding people for the controller? Because I'm assuming you're not refunding the Chromecasts, because Chromecast still works. Wow. They're going to be refunding the controllers. See, now that is impressive. Like, I already thought that them refunding the software was impressive. Refunding the hardware purchases? It's not just a controller, the entire setup. I thought the entire setup was a Chromecast. Isn't the entire setup a Chromecast? So they're refunding you for the controller and the Chromecast. That is impressive. I'm fucking impressed. And what? Do you send it back? Or do you get to keep it? They're like, we'll refund you and you get to keep the shit. Because that's suspicious. That is, if they're refunding you and you get to keep it, that is very suspicious. I don't know about that. I don't trust that. They're like, we already have the system in your house. You can keep it. It's a proof of our goodwill. Those Chromecasts about to be spying on a whole lot of people, dude. Are you going to be able to still use the controller after? I'm pretty sure you can hook that shit up to a PC. Players will continue to have access to their games library and play through January 18, 2023, so they can complete final play sessions. Gaming industry veteran went on to say that the refunds are expected to be completed by mid-January. And note that while Stadia is dying, the tech behind it will still be available to industry partners for other joint ventures, like AT&T's recent attempt to bring Batman Arkham Knight to smartphones via streaming. Signs Google was ready to bail have been coming for a while now. One more eyebrow-raising was when Ubisoft announced Assassin's Creed Mirage would come to Amazon's Luna service, but not Stadia, the first game in the blockbuster series to do so. Oh man, I need to see this. I need to see this. This is going to be so good. This is going to be glorious, isn't it? Just a reminder, this is how Google's CEO chose to kick off the big event for Stadia's reveal.
Good morning, everyone. It's great to be here. Thank you all for joining us. I suppose I should start out with a confession. I'm actually not a big gamer.
I'm actually not a big gamer. No, I don't believe you. I'm not a big gamer, but I figured I'd start this this cloud gaming service, bro. I'm in fucking shambles, dude. Google talked a massive game back when Stadia was first unveiled at Game Developer Conference 2019. It was clear by the time the service launched later that year, it wasn't ready for prime time. Tech was impressive, but it promised features were missing, and launch library wasn't very impressive. You missed either here. While Stadia did continue to add new games, most had to be purchased a la carte. Yeah, that was dumb. I never understood that part. Making it a steep investment for the casual audience it was aimed at. I mean, look, Xbox just obliterated y'all. Xbox just decimated this business model. Okay? Phil Spencer went in there, fucking laser eyes like, bzzz. Game Pass, motherfucker. Boom. Anyway, aim that. Then it's literally the next line. Then Xbox Game Pass came along and married a huge library with a single monthly fee. Stadia, meanwhile, reported... Dude, So wait, Game Pass was not announced back then? I don't remember. This was a while... I mean, it was 3 years ago. Not that long ago, but still. Like, so Game Pass hadn't been officially announced? If Game Pass hadn't been officially announced, then Microsoft was really just like, you know what? You know what, Stadia? Fuck y'all. Whenever cloud gaming gets actually decent latency, then it could be worth it, but that'll be good for a long time. Bro, it's never gonna be good. Like, let me tell you, as somebody who lives in Portugal, I will never want cloud gaming, alright? Listen, ISPs are dog shit. Absolute, fundamental, prime time dog shit. So, yeah, I'm never gonna be, like, too reliant on cloud gaming. Like I said, the one thing that I would be reliant on cloud gaming to an extent would be MMORPGs, because it makes sense, because you need an internet connection anyway. Those are the only games that make sense. Why the fuck would I want to play, imagine, for instance, a fighter game in cloud gaming? Why don't I shoot myself in the foot just to see if it hurts? Like, might as well. What else do we have here? Stadia, meanwhile, reportedly struggled to get big games on its platform, spending tens of millions to attract titles like Red Dead Redemption 2. Of course, none of that is to say Stadia was doomed from the start. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. No, you're wrong. Yeah, it was doomed from the start. Nobody wanted it. I predicted it. I said as much the moment it was announced. I said, this is going to fail. This is going to suck. I said all those things. It's too bad that archive's not here because it's 3 years ago and Twitch doesn't give a fuck about saving VODs. But hey, it is what it is. Google's track record and Stadia's own past call into question whether it was ever properly committed to the ambitious endeavor. Stadia's first-party studios shut down last year, scuttling projects that were still in pre-productions and leaving some developers who had moved across country for the company feeling betrayed. Ooh, that sucks. At the time, Kotaku reported that Harrison had told Stadia staff that Microsoft buying Bethesda had been one of the reasons for the closures, convincing Google that the price of competing in first-party development was more than it wanted to pay. We remain deeply committed to gaming, and we will continue to invest in new tools, technologies, and platforms to power the success of developers, industry partners, cloud customers, and creators, Harrison wrote in today's blog post. Jeez, look at the first first comment is so fucking savage. And don't let the door bump you on the ass on the way out. Now, can we please stop pretending that service-based cloud computing is the future of gaming? It's fine as a stopgap, but the entire idea is technically unfeasible and dumb and greedy. Holy shit! My man just fucking went in. You guys can't see the comment properly. It's this guy over here. My man just fucking went in. He went in. Dude, he put his foot up Phil Harrison's ass so deep. So it was like knee deep in Phil Harrison's ass. Maybe it's greedy, but it's definitely the future and not dumb. Yes, it is. I don't like this other guy. This guy sucks. J11, you fucking suck. No. Why Google did it is dumb because they don't have any first... Yeah, whatever. Heard some guys very loudly discussing physical versus digital media in a nearly empty mall a few weeks ago, and one of them said streaming will be the future. I sure as fuck hope not, because they'll cut a lot of people out of gaming entirely. Exactly. Decent internet is still a luxury. Exactly. Oh my god, it's fucking terrible. Like, listen, my man here, my man GTCV Demos, my man, that's the way to fucking do it, bro. Can I do the star thing? No, I'm not connecting no fucking account. Fuck you. I'd like to give this guy some karma, whatever it is that you get in this comment section, but I can't. Just know that in spirit, my man, you the man. You're the man. But yeah, that's that. Bye, Stadia.